Hey, I'm Shelby.
Courtney.
We're exploring our past
Looking forward to our future.
and living for the present,
All
while learning
how to live.
magically.
Hey, I literally froze like in my body, like as though the audio capture would capture my body.
You're the freezing.
Let's talk about it.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Not really.
We got fired.
I wouldn't say it like that. No. We're trying to podcast on our own.
That is correct. We are little fledglings leaving the nest, trying to figure this out ourselves.
Yes. So, any issues, we apologize.
There are actually a lot of things going on because we are now self-producing. So like we're recording, we're going to edit it, we're going to put it together, we're going to upload it. But also, we just got approved for ads.
I know, which is like, I don't know what they're going to be.
I don't either. And part of the program is like you basically just got to pick levels. The highest level was like, do you want guns, drugs? I'm not even kidding. Guns, drugs, other like pretty like racy topics, or there's like a mid-level which basically is like no guns and no drugs, but like
politics.
Yeah, maybe politics, maybe controversial opinion, I don't know, something weird like CBD gummies, I don't know. And then like, or you could pick super conservative. None of them tell you what ads they're gonna run. Like, you have no say. So if anybody hears any weird ads, please tell us, because also they might play a different ad for you than for me. I don't really get it. We're here for it. Thank you for supporting us. But like, we're going to see what happens.
We are going to see what happens. You say we are doing this, but like, all the credit goes to you.
Wow. Very nice of you. We are a joint venture and we both thrive off of different elements. There have been many times throughout the production of this podcast when you have single-handedly held everything together while I barely showed up. So, like, we're good.
Yeah, but you, like, really came through.
Thank you. I figured I'd learn a new skill.
I have to assume ChatGPT taught you some of this.
ChatGPT taught me most of this, but I did the template design that I showed you, I made in Canva.
Amazing.
And then, like, yeah, ChatGPT was like, find free music here. So I played all the music. We're from the children's instrumental section. Hope you like it.
Tracks. Yeah, that tracks. The other night, we're sitting here watching a show, and Kyle's on his computer doing Kyle things. And I was just like, what are you doing after he's been on it for hours? He's like, I cannot wait to show you. And I was like, I can't wait to see. And then he goes, look at what ChatGPT did for me. And I was like, what? He's like, I've been working on this. And he like got all these like college football spreads to do whatever he does with this information.
Like sports stuff?
Sports stuff. And I was like, wow, this is very cool. He's like, this is ahead of its time. People are going to be doing this soon. And I was like, okay, sure.
Sit down, honey.
Yep, he's like, doesn't this like make you so happy? And I was like, it makes me so happy that it brings you so much joy. And then I had to be like, do you want to see what ChatGPT taught Courtney today? And he was like, what? And I showed him the little video like thing that you preview. And he was like, what? And then all of his stuff was no longer cool.
Good. Yeah. Keeping it real.
That happened.
ChatGPT here is referred to as Dr. GPT, Professor GPT, all the things, because we're asking it everything.
Yeah. You guys discovered it before it was discovered.
Well, that's because, like, AJ, but...
I know, but I'm just saying.
Even, do you guys have the paid version?
Well, Kyle's like, I have to tell you something. And I was like, what? He's like, I pay for it. And I was like, okay.
It's fine. I love that. it does so much, but you I don't even understand. You know how there's like a drop down you can be in like GPT 4.0, 3.0, mini, all these different
I don't really like play
you
with
don't
it.
even
Like,
use it.
no.
Well, your time will come.
Okay.
It's yeah, I'm afraid because like it does definitely know all your info and all your info. Everybody listening at home, everything you type into ChatGPT can be referenced in a court of law.
But I feel like that's also like basically any technology, anything that you're doing on your phone. So
Probably, but I feel like I don't know, like it's one thing if like you and I are in a court case and like you release all my text messages because like you are the recipient. It's another thing if like Apple releases them with
fair, but I'm
neither of
saying
our
like
consents.
if you commit a crime bad enough, they will go through your phone and they can like seal your search history.
I don't think so. I think that's like one of the big things with Apple. One of them, Facebook, somebody big like holds their ground and is like you can't.
Are you sure about this? Because
I thought so.
there was a the Idaho court case. We were
Yeah.
following that one, and they went through that guy's search history.
Yeah, but he might have turned his stuff over.
I don't think so because he's cuckoo crazy.
Yeah, but people are dumb. That's what I'm saying. I think people think, like, okay, I'm going to use ChatGPT or Google or whatever, and I'm going to type in, like, how to murder a giant. And then I find my results, and then I click, like, delete history, and, like, think that that means it's actually deleted. It's not actually deleted. It's just, like,
Yeah.
not bothering you anymore.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Anywho, so when we said we were gonna shoot the shit, this is not the shit that we were going down.
Literally. It's
Real good.
just a day in our life.
Okay, what's new? What's happening? We took the week off. You were in New York City.
New York City. Yes, it was amazing. My number one favorite thing I did is I saw The Outsiders. Did you have to watch that or read it in like school?
Maybe, but I wasn't really a great student.
That's valid. Same. Well, I was a great student, but I don't remember. I remember we had to read it. Didn't remember what it was about. So did I read it? We don't know. Anyway, the musical was unbelievable. Some like highlights are the whole stage is covered in like gravel. So when they're like dancing, moving, whatever, gravel is like hitting audience members fully in the face. It's crazy, but like very impactful. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the whole stage like rains at one point. It's like wet, wet, wet. It's just like well directed. The music is done by Jamestown Revival. Do you know them?
I don't think so.
They're kind of like a folksy, kind of like country duo.
Okay.
They're amazing. I feel like you would love the music. And they're like Grammy Award winning, Tony Award winning writers. They showed up at the end of the show and like did a concert for us at the end.
Oh, well, that is cool.
It was very cool because like obviously the show was good enough on its own, but
Fun.
cherry on top. We all need to know if you have air conditioning yet. In Brooks's room.
In Brooks's room.
Yeah.
Well, he has a window AC. Like,
Well, sorry. What is the AC situation in the upstairs of the Cape Cod?
Cape God. It's not installed yet, but we have committed to a guy who is going to come and install it. He was not much cheaper than our first option. But he's like a friend of my dad's, so clearly we're not getting like scammed or screwed. This is just the cost nowadays. I did learn it is really unbelievable. I could go on and on, but we're not going to go there. However, we did learn that we can get it's like going to make our house more eco-friendly. So we get like a $2,000 thing
like
back
tax
on our
credit. Yeah.
So that helps a little bit. So then when we were like really mapping it out, because you can get like a cheaper like Lowe's version that you like install yourself, but like on Reddit they don't last Like they could last like not very long. Still gonna probably cost like $5,000. But like this, it'll be installed correctly, has at least a 10-year warranty. We're getting $2,000 back. We just have
Makes the
to
most sense.
bite the bullet and do it. So
I love that.
we're doing it.
Congratulations.
These kids better, be thankful for us in their temperature controlled bedroom.
Yeah. They don't know how good they have it.
Truly.
Like, yeah. Somebody lived in that house without AC.
I like can't even I know who lived in this house before my aunt and uncle. So like who built it originally.
Yeah.
And they had two kids who grew up here and they both had those rooms. And the AC is not the problem, it's the heat.
Like in the winter, you're cold. And I guess what do you do about that? Because like space heaters are dangerous.
And maybe they weren't as dangerous like in the 70s or something. I feel like they were
Do
probably
you used to
more
have like
dangerous.
radiators?
Well, we do like downstairs. Like there's
But
just
not
like
upstairs.
nothing upstairs.
Did the kids like sleep downstairs in the winter?
I truly do not know.
It's amazing to me. I even was thinking about this in New York because the hotel we were in, which was like literally Times Square, a Marriott, very like normal, situation. But and it's not the first time I've seen this either. But it basically is like a window unit, but like there's still a full window. They basically like cut an additional hole to put like an in-room wall unit in.
Just bizarre in these areas where we have winter and hot summers, like why this just wasn't automatically a thing. But
Yeah, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me, but when I ask AJ about it, he's like, "You grew up with AC? Like nobody I know had AC." And I was like, "What?"
well, and it's like
Or
I
heat,
mean,
both.
for you in Pennsylvania, I think they do like most people probably have window ACs.
And heat.
Well, and heat, but like when you talk to people like who are like born and raised in the South, like Ashton finding out what a window AC unit is, she's like, "What are you even talking about?"
Because she like had AC, you mean?
Yeah, because like you can't survive in the
Right.
South with like true AC, not just a window unit.
100%. I couldn't
Kind of.
survive. Climate control above all.
Oh yeah, just like why is that not a thing? So, anyways, yes, we're getting it. It's happening.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And what's happening? I saw you did a story that you're like doing the locker room theme.
We have to paint this room. We've done 2 coats. It needs a third. If it was up to Kyle, we wouldn't do a third. But I'm like, if we're gonna do this, we have to do it right. So it needs a third, and then I have to paint all the trim.
It's already like on the wall. You're painting it on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. What color did you go with?
I'm doing black and white again, just like his room currently.
Black?
Black trim.
Oh, black trim. White walls.
White walls.
Love that. I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
seen black trim.
So his room currently had black trim, like when I moved in. And like I do not have the patience to paint over black.
Sure.
So I was kind of like bummed, like, ugh, black trim, like just like not my vibe. And then decided to go with the white walls, and then like that like wall that has the black design on it. So with the black trim, it's just like a vibe.
Yeah.
So then we're going to do this room. I was like, let's just do it again. We'll do all white with black trim, and it's a vibe.
What color are your doors? Are they like wood?
They're also black. Well, his room currently is black. The room that we're doing has an old door, so we have to go buy a new door, and I'm going to paint it black.
Is it black on both sides?
Yeah.
It's also black in the hallway.
Yeah, but like our upstairs is just like you go upstairs and there's 2 doors. There's nothing up there. Yeah. So I really wouldn't call it like a hallway.
I need you to like send me a picture because the black trim is hard for me to imagine, but it sounds so good.
I wouldn't do black trim like in like our living room.
Why?
Well, it's just like not the vibe in our particular living room.
Fair.
But I've seen people like paint like their doors black. Have you seen this?
Yes. And I've also seen, and I think I'm going to do it. You know my downstairs bathroom that has the crazy bird wallpaper?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to paint the ceiling in there. It's like the wallpaper base is like a navy blue, and I'm going to like do
Yeah.
the ceiling the navy blue.
Well, because now, like, I feel like the thing right now is to, like, color drench things. So you, like, the ceiling, you would paint, like, the navy blue. But
Yeah.
also in the trim, you would paint navy blue. Like, just, like, everything is one color.
Interesting. Is that a vibe? Do you like it, or do you think it's like a trend?
I think it's a vibe, but I do kind of think it's a trend.
Fair, fair.
I see a lot of people do, like, the green, though, and, you know, like, green's my vibe. But I don't know if I could do it. Can we talk about I forget her name. This is so bad of me, but I am pregnant, so I have an excuse. She's in our Facebook group and she's like sharing her kitchen.
I know.
Her
Every
like
step
building
looks better and better.
her green kitchen cabinets. I
Yes.
apologize I forget your name, but it's such a vibe. And
It's
like her countertops that she picked, 10 out of 10, beautiful.
yes. Totally agree. So glad she's sharing them. Anybody else want to share their home designs? I'm here to see all of them.
Yes, same.
I love like looking at people's stuff.
Me too. Me too.
This is so random, but speaking of design, do you follow Color Me Courtney?
No.
Okay, she's amazing, and she has like done Disney stuff. Like she's those like Nuimos? They're like little Mickey and Minnie characters. They're like plush and you can like dress them up and stuff. She's like made outfits for them. She's had like a Tiana princess line of anyway. She is cool. She's very into like bright colors. And she did her shelving in her house is all like white, 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 white. But she's very into color. Color Me Courtney. And so she always is like curating this shelving unit to be rainbow color, but different. Like she does like colored pumpkins for
Oh, fun.
fall.
Yeah.
Yes. She did, and she just reposted it. It was from 2020, but I was like, I love this. She bought those little wooden houses you can get at like Michael's, a bunch of different ones, and did like princess businesses. So she did like Tiana's Place, obviously, and like painted it all green, green on green on green, like color drenching, like you're talking about, I guess. And then she did like, I forget, there was like a wilderness store, like a general store for Merida, like, but it was so cute, and you could the colors, right? There is kind of like a princess for every color. So now I'm like, also, I had like a Zoom call the other day, and somebody was like, "Oh, whose birthday is it?" Because of these balls in my thing, and I was like, "This is just who I am, lady. Maybe this is not a good fit." But I was like, maybe that would be my vibe.
Well, you're in Florida. You can do fall right now.
You're so right. It's August. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
When I was in New York, I realized I had no idea like even what month we were in.
Yeah, you're in fall down there.
Stephanie was like saying stuff to me. She was like, "Yeah, so and so something. We're gonna do that in like May," and I was like, "Well, that's right around the corner."
Like I'm ready for fall. Obviously, it's my favorite season.
Same. I mean, I love it too. I just don't really get to see it, but yeah.
I love fall, but it's like this time, like when fall's here, that means I have to have another baby. So
Yeah, you're due September, right? So you'll be a family of 4 for Halloween.
yeah,
What are the thoughts there? Is it like under wraps?
Kyle's being a turd,
Why?
and he's like, "You picked out Halloween for all these years, and it's so embarrassing. This year, I get to pick," and I'm like,
Wasn't he Travis Kelsey last year? Like, sit down, bro. Okay.
"Welcome," right?
Yeah.
Like, that was very kind of me.
Yeah.
But he did have to be Troy Bolton one year. He didn't have to be. He agrees to this nonsense. It's not like I'm like handcuffing him and getting him dressed.
Right.
He is agreeing. He was Troy Bolton once. One time I was Jesse, and instead of just making him Buzz Lightyear, I made him Bud Lightyear. So like, I'm thinking about you.
You really are. You're giving
You
the
know,
most.
I'm
Yes.
thoughtful. And then even last year, besides Travis Kelsey, he was a golfer, and we did the golf and the caddies. Like, What else do you want from me?
Literally. So what does he want?
He doesn't even have an idea. So I'm like, well, what are we going to do?
This is like men in a nutshell. I want rights, but I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I have an idea. I don't want to share it though. You know, I like to keep that a secret.
Yeah. Oh, you have an idea? Are you like planning it in the background in case he falls through?
Let's be real. We're going to do my idea.
Right.
But because I have an idea because it's like because new baby will be like itty bitty
Right.
and Brooks will be like still itty bitty but big.
Yeah.
So like I can probably for like the only time can really like do something where it's like a play on one being really little and one being big, you know?
I love this. It's like a dinosaur carrying an egg or something. It's great. I can't wait.
Well, I wouldn't do that, but yeah. So I just have
Oh yeah, you hate. I forgot. Dinosaurs and toys.
hate's a strong word.
You're right. But I remember that was like one of your first rants about boy clothing. Is like, I don't want him wearing dinosaurs.
And he has not worn. He has one pair of pajamas that have dinosaurs that we do have to bring out if the clothes are all dirty. That's it.
If I had a baby boy or any size boy, I'd be like, you're wearing dinosaurs. I put AJ in dinosaurs.
No, it's not for me. And you know what? Let me tell you something. Okay. If Brooks wakes up one day and he's like, Mom, I want to learn about dinosaurs.
Sure.
I will freaking go to the store and get him some freaking dinosaur books and we will learn all about
Yes.
dinosaurs. Okay?
Yes.
I'm not like
I know.
of what he wants. But I had strict rules, no dinosaurs. And I'm kind of even weird about like I'm pretty particular about his clothes. Like he's very much always in Nike or like he's just like a vibe. He's just like a little man. I don't know.
Yeah.
We obviously like live and breathe sports around here, right?
Yeah.
We don't do a whole lot of like animals. Like I don't really put a lot of animal shirts on him and stuff. I just don't. Like we go through like he knows his animal sounds, okay?
Yes.
We go to the zoo the other day with my mom and Ashley, my sister-in-law, and my niece Haley. And Haley is like all for all of these animals and like living to like touch and pet the goats and like she was living.
Yeah.
And when Brooks is like, if I let him out, he was just like on the run, go. Like his interest is golf. And like sports. Look at all your birds. He just like loves like sports and balls and like truly what he loves. And my mom thinks it's hilarious. She's like, all right, it worked. Fine. It worked.
I mean, it's what you're going for, so.
What can I say?
I can't wait for the day when like your stuff starts getting broken because he's like old enough to find the metal golf club in the garage and like brings it in and
anytime like because we had these like plastic golf clubs in the house the other day and he's just like whacking the cabinets like not even on purpose. He just I don't know. He is kind of becoming like a true boy, so he's like a little bit of a brute, but
he's got to practice his swing.
Yeah.
You miss all the shots you don't take, or whatever they say.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. That's so funny.
Can we change the topic?
Yes, I have a couple of things I haven't talked about at Disney.
This is Disney adjacent.
Go.
We need to discuss these little creatures that people have attached to their bags.
Little boo-boos?
I don't even know is that what they're called?
Little boo-boos, yes.
Where do you stand on these?
I hate them. Hate's a strong word. They creep me out.
Yes.
I don't like their face, but I get it because like it takes me to like the Beanie Baby. Like,
no.
Yeah.
They're not Beanie Babies are like cute though.
Not at all about what it looks like, about like the thrill of the chase.
Why? Because they're like mystery boxers or something?
They're really hard to get one. Like,
why? Like
you have to like. So I know somebody who's into them, and you have to like set timers to like go to the website at the right time, and then there are blind boxes sometimes, so like you might not even know which one you're gonna get, and like it's wild.
I don't get it.
What part of it don't you get?
One, they're freaking creepy.
Yes, agree. Fully agree.
They're like they're not cute.
They're like gremlins. Yeah.
I'm here for a bag charm, okay? I think a bag charm can be like super cute. I love like the Bobble Bar ones where they have one for all the seasons and it can like show off your personality and just like this little bag charm, okay?
Yes.
I
That's the
this
most Midwestern sentence you've ever said in your life. Okay, keep going.
why?
I just feel like a bag charm is very, and I love them too, so it's not a judgment. It's just like, I love to, like, I wouldn't see like a New Yorker caught dead with like a purse charm of any variety. Never.
Well, I disagree with you. They're
Oh,
like
I don't
becoming
think so.
popular.
I don't think so.
Yes.
But I think it's very like Pandora adjacent.
Stony Clover's like big store is in New York and they're like really amped up on the bag charms.
Okay. I don't even think like I would be amazed to see a singular human carrying a Stony Clover in New York. I'd be like,
I mean,
assuming it was a
fair.
tourist. And I love them. It's
Yeah.
not a judgment thing. It's just like it feels very suburban. That's what I'm going for.
Okay, fine.
Anyway,
Anyways, I just think they're weird.
I do too. Okay, I do too. But I told you, because you helped me, when I was in New York, KG wanted these, I don't even know what to call them, but they're like Winnie the Pooh Labubus, but they're not Labubus, they're just Winnie the Pooh Poos.
And I mean, those ones were cute.
They're so cute, but it's the same thing. It's blind box. She said you could only buy them at the store in Times Square. So, like, it was the rush I felt. I felt like I was buying drugs or something. I don't know. I was like, because, like, there's boxes, you have to, like, shake them. The guy's, like, giving me tips. Like, if you hear a bell, it's probably this one. And, like, it's wild.
Listen, people love a blind box.
Yes.
I mean, this has been a thing for years and years and years and years. Especially, I think, this, I might be talking out of my butt here, but, like, in the Disney world,
Yes.
people love a blind box. I mean, you got, like, the blind pins.
Yes.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yes.
And like the thrill of the chase of like what you're gonna get and
Yes.
all of that. Like I can understand that to an extent. But the other thingies are creepy.
Little boo-boos. And, like, fake ones are called LaFoofos.
Okay, I just like if you're into these, I'm not hating on you by any means. Like everybody can have their own interests.
Yes. Yes.
But I would like more information of why. Is it because everybody else is doing it?
Right. Well, okay, so here's like one piece of information I do have on them. I believe they're not new. They've been around like a long time. But Lisa, who's a member of Blackpink that was on like White Lotus, she's a Thai, like the biggest Thai celebrity ever of all time, wore one on her bag. And then they became popular.
I believe it because, like, imagine if Taylor Swift.
Right.
You know, I'm honest. If Taylor Swift wore one in her bag, I still would think they're creepy, and I would not go for it. So.
Same. Do you have the lilac Taylor Swift skirt?
No, but I would get one.
Yeah.
I would rock one of those. Yeah.
See? Yeah.
They're expensive though.
I know. Well, and she's like
have.
small biz, so it's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. When you were talking about all of these things in the blind bag, I'm like, maybe I just gotta start sticking my shirts in blind bags and have limited ones, and what you get is what you get, and you guys can all trade, and then maybe my sales will go back up.
It's a genius idea. Maybe you should. We should think about something to do in a blind bag. Is it a shirt or is it like, I don't know.
It can't be a shirt because people are like, but that's like shirts are like too much. That's why it needs to be like a small item.
Well, and shirts, like, if you have the one I want but it's the wrong size, I can't trade with you.
True.
Or like if you have the one I want but it's long sleeve or whatever.
Have you ever done blind bag items? Like, have you ever gone on the hunt for a blind bag item?
Yeah, Vinylmation. I used to download the case layouts. I would buy the whole case.
I remember at Target, this is back when I lived in Washington, so I didn't really have anything going for me, nor
Dying. You're like, not
just
much is
like
going on.
there just like really wasn't much going on, and I needed to keep myself busy to not go insane. So I would go to Target all the time, and they had these blind bags, and they were Tsum Tsums, but they weren't like the plushy Tsum Tsums. They were hard little guy Tsum Tsums,
Are
and
these,
they were like pastel colors, and they were mystery packs.
do you still have them?
I think I just recently got rid of them.
I wonder. I know I have hard Tsum Tsum Chippendale, but they're lip glosses that you gave me.
Yeah, and they had pastel Chippendales. I might probably still have the Chippendales because they were so cute. And you
Send
could
them
get,
over.
yeah, I should.
I still have
Anyhow,
the St. Patrick's Day Dale for you. I've had it for like 6 years.
so you're just
Every
gonna keep it.
no, I have one for myself too. Every year I get the box of decorations out and I have it in there because like I'm like, well, I don't want to mail it to you in like December, right? So every year I'm like, maybe next year.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So great. Um, wow. Do you remember that time we went to Target and it was like Mario Kart release and we like did Mario Kart through the store?
Yeah, that was like
Probably the
amazing.
same time.
Like Target was thriving then because what happened? I mean, we walked into the door and remember it made a Mario
Yes.
noise,
Yes. And
and the
like
cart was
boomerangs were
like,
popular, so we made like 100 boomerangs.
yeah, the cart was like had a
Cart.
well, it was a cart, yeah, but it had a
No, it was like a Mario Kart. Yeah.
yeah, but the cart, it was just a Target cart that had a, what's the thing that they put like on monorails? Like a,
Like a
um,
wrap. It was wrap.
it was a wrapped cart. It was so cool.
It was, yeah. That was, what a time to be alive.
What a time. Anyways, they probably had blind bags then.
They, they were ahead of the times, and now they're
Yeah.
out.
Anyways.
Uh, you know what I was thinking about the other day? Remember when we made summer bucket lists?
Yeah, I do remember that.
I feel like
Uh,
we'll circle back to that next week because I don't even remember what was on mine, but also I don't know if I've accomplished any of it.
bucket list wasn't that great, but yeah.
Well, like, I know one thing I do remember was on mine was like the villains show and the mermaid show. Have I seen either? Nope.
To be fair though, like last time we talked, you were like, you then went to New York. Although, actually, you have no excuse because like Kate was just there.
So while Kate was here, I learned something really cool and new to me, irrelevant to me, but new to me that might matter to you if you don't already know about it. Do you know about these passes that they give to little kids at Disney if your kid is too short to meet a height requirement for a ride?
Like rider swap.
No. So like we went with AJ and I went with Kate and Fred and their daughter and it was we were going to ride Alien Swirling Saucers. It was her first time that their daughter has been tall enough to ride it. And we got there and I was like, "Oh, but the line is like 45 minutes. This is so annoying, whatever." Like, of course we're going to do it. Amazing first time, whatever. And then Kate like whips out this ticket and it's like a bring this back when you're tall enough pass. And they like accepted it at the fast pass line and they measured her to confirm she was like the right height for the ride. And they were like, "Oh my gosh, like you made it. Congratulations." And they like kept it. So you can't obviously like use it over and over again. But yeah, and then we got to go through the fast pass lane. It was so cool for us and for her as like her first time being tall enough. And what a nice like bribe for your kid if they're not tall enough and they really want to ride it. At least they get like a next time something to look forward to.
Well, that is quite interesting.
Isn't that cool? I was like, I'd be collecting those all over the park.
For sure.
Yeah,
Fun fact.
I know. That's your fun fact of the day.
Okay, so you have not seen the villains. You have not seen Little Mermaid.
Right. But I did see Starlight.
Oh, yes.
I know, it feels like a lifetime ago that we saw that, and it was literally like a week and a half ago. Um, it was unbelievable. It was amazing. Somebody asked me if it's better than Spectral Magic. It's not, but I think that's a nostalgia comment for me, not like a reality comment.
Okay.
It's great. And like when we were walking away, AJ's first comment was, wow, it really reminds me of that nighttime parade they had at Disneyland. I think he meant Paint the Night. And I was like, well, that's a compliment because that's a great parade.
I've never seen that one.
You haven't?
No. I have read some stuff. I heard some people say that it was a little short. What are your thoughts there?
Actually, I wouldn't say it was short at all. I was expecting less. They kept coming. I was like, oh,
Wait, I also saw it's like it goes reverse. It starts from the other way.
it,
It
it
starts
goes
like
reverse. And I think they do that so that, because at least for right now, it's parade, fireworks, parade. And so I think they want people who are parade and then leaving to leave. And if it was coming the other way, those people would be trying to leave behind the parade.
fair.
So it made exiting quite efficient.
So the first parade goes from like fire station to Frontierland.
Yep.
Now, when it comes back, does it go Frontierland to fire station or no?
I don't know. I would never be in a park that late. So I'll probably never know.
Okay, I'm trying to think of other. I don't want you to like give too much away.
Well, I can give you some comments. Um, Number one, my biggest complaint comparing it to Spectral Magic is Spectral Magic, and this is like so stupid and nitpicky, but Spectral Magic, all the lights would be white on all the floats, and then all of a sudden they would like come full color, and that to me was just like unbelievable and very magical, right? But like we have the technology to do that, so why aren't we doing that, or like some sort of magical effect in that realm? Um, but I will say I had to watch most of it through the lens of a camera because I was like videoing to make a video that I never made. So maybe it was more magical and I just didn't notice. Um, Also, if I remember correctly, Elsa has like a huge moment and Anna is absent.
Always.
So that makes me feel bad.
I feel like it's always the case.
But like, don't equivalent numbers of people like both of them?
Well, and I just think if we're being real honest, like Anna is a bigger part of the Frozen franchise than Elsa, and Elsa gets all the love.
Well, that's a hot take. I wouldn't say she's
No,
a
it is not.
bigger part. What do you mean she's a bigger part? The whole show, it's called Frozen. It's about how she freezes the place.
Yeah, but she's like not even Elsa. Anna is in more of the movie than Elsa is.
I see what you're saying. I see
Elsa's
what
like
you're saying.
in her tower, like I'm not coming out, and Anna's going on an adventure to try to save her.
I see what you're saying. That's all right. That's valid. That's like a lukewarm take. I wouldn't say it's like a hot take. It's like a lukewarm take.
Think what you want. Um, my other comment that I have heard of people is that there's not as many, um, like performers in the street. They're like float onlys.
I also completely disagree with that. There were a lot of people in the street, and there was one. It's gonna escape me, but I feel like it was Mirabelle. Mirabelle has a float, and there were like butterflies on sticks, people with butterflies on sticks, and I was like, this could be my nighttime job, like tail wagger by day, butterflies on sticks by night.
All right.
I feel like there were quite a lot of walkers, actually, not walkers, but like not on float performers.
Interesting. Okay. And then I did hear people say that the music is incredible.
The music is amazing. Um,
Don't want to listen, even though I don't know when I'm going to be back. Actually, I booked a trip.
Hello?
Yeah, we booked a
When?
trip in April with the McGills. We're gonna use DVC like at Bay Lake for the first time ever because we booked it so far in advance.
When I love this.
Yeah,
That's so exciting.
very exciting. So I'm
Bebe's
like,
first trip.
baby's first trip. So I feel like I should. I don't want. I don't want to like. How am I gonna see that with two under two? Maybe I should just listen to the music. I wonder if Cliff
Okay,
on
I
it.
don't think that the music ahead of I remember, do you remember when we listened to Happily Ever After for the first time?
Sure do.
That didn't ruin it for me. It made it
You're
better.
right. You're right. You're
So
right.
to me, maybe that's a good idea.
All right, fine.
I also think about that a lot with like Broadway. A lot of people say like don't listen to the music ahead of time, and for me, like I will never forget being at Hamilton and the number of people who left at intermission because they couldn't understand what was happening.
Yeah, that would be me.
It's hard. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in any like new sensory experience that's that much
You're
stuff.
right. There's like
Know the
so much
music.
you should know a little before you go into
Yeah.
it. Okay, I might
Um,
listen.
my last comment is I heard someone on Instagram say the Peter Pan and Wendy float, I guess, is like very similar to one that's in Tokyo, but in Tokyo they fly. And
Nice.
so this person's comment was like, I bet they are gonna fly, but like maybe approvals didn't get in time, or like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, it's hard to make people fly in the air on a moving vehicle in a parade at night. Like that's a lot of clearances. So TBD, we'll see what happens.
That would be cool.
But I loved it. I thought it was great. The performers were living, which to me is like the highlight. I don't care who you're dressed as, anything about it. These people that are just like living their life, their best life, is like, I'll watch it 100 times.
Agreed.
So, yeah.
I love that. I can't wait to see it.
Also, I just want to share like a quick tip. We went in, and you and I always stand by the barbershop. And I was like annoyed because people were standing in our spot. But I was like, what can we do? What can we do? And so I like talked to a cast member and I was like, what are the rules here? Like, you put the tape down. Is that taped area going to be like the only walkway, or is this all walkway? Because like, why did you tape it like this? Whatever. Because the whole road was like open, right? And she was like, no, we just need like enough people to stand here and make like the line. And then we'll put the rope up. We just can't put the rope up without people standing here, or that people will like fall over the rope trying to leave, whatever. So we just like stood where the rope would go. They put a rope right in front of us. I was like, okay, I'll save myself an hour of waiting. This is a pro tip.
Amazing.
Yeah. So just like look around and context
Make your own,
clues.
yeah, make your own spot.
Yeah, make your own spot. I mean, like with respect to cast members, but
Of
yeah,
of course.
it's what's up.
What else? What was that all your Disney stuff that you got? Is that
I
you
think
saw?
that's. Let me think. Oh, I did also. Did I talk about this yet? I went to the new. I guess it's not new anymore, but the DVC Lounge in Springs.
No.
It's upstairs. So you take like an elevator up, and it's near like the Welcome Center, or like Francesca's. It's like very near Francesca's, like Frontera Casina, kind of that area. Um, it's cute. It's very small, and they had a lot of like what I'm going to refer to as conference rooms, and I was like, cool. Is this for like big groups that come up, or like I don't know, whatever. And they were like, oh no, these are like sales rooms where like if somebody's interested downstairs, we bring them up and like pitch them in this room. I was like, so this is not like a member lounge. This is like a wannabe member lounge. Yeah. But they did have snacks and drinks, so
We're not allowed in those.
I forgot that. You're not missing out. It's okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We're not allowed.
Jerks.
I know.
I know. I'm trying to think of what else because I was with Kate. So, did we talk about this on the pod or just when I texted you? You and I talked on the pod about playgrounds and the loss of playground space.
Okay, we texted a little about this.
Okay. Did I talk about though the new Goofy indoor playground?
Yes, we did talk about this.
Okay, because that's pretty great.
Well,
I think I walked by the first time and I said like I saw it and it looks neat, and then I went with Kate and her daughter the next time.
Inside.
Yeah, and like Goofy comes out. There's a kids DJ that's playing like head, shoulders, knees, and toes, freeze game, like that stuff. There's foam blocks for them to like build their own jungle gym kind of thing. It was great.
And
Kids were living.
air conditioned.
And air conditioning. I was like, how long can we stay in here? Are we moving in? Like, plenty of room for strollers, plenty of seating for adults. Like, it was,
Wow.
yeah.
Interesting.
Also,
but it's a summer situation, right?
yeah, I think it's definitely temporary.
Yeah.
We also went into baby care. Have you been into baby care?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that I had with Brandy, but I had gone to first aid, I guess, because we went into baby care at Epcot. It was like, again, great. It was silent. There was a room with a little TV on for kids and like kid-sized tables for them to like eat lunch or whatever. It just was like nice. There were like quiet rooms.
Well, the one in Magic Kingdom has like a good like 8 diaper tables.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Like, amazing.
Disney.
Yeah, you got to lean into that stuff.
You sure do.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes,
for
yes,
kids
yes.
for adults too.
Yeah, I was like, can I come in here? I was a kid once. Like, can I lay down?
Yeah, because I used to get blisters on my feet a lot because I'm like a newbie and we'd have to go in there and get Band-Aids. But I guess maybe at the Epcot one, that it's like first aid on one side and then baby center on the other.
Yeah, it was like 2 different doors, but like touching.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but that's like, I should know about it. They have diapers, they have like tampons, they have just like, you know, stuff.
Yeah.
Band-Aids.
All the things. You know what we haven't talked about, and I don't think you've been because you haven't even seen the Villain Show or Little Mermaid. The new like adult only lounge at Epcot.
I have a 4-time-a-day alarm that goes off to remind me to look for reservations for Geo82. I want to go. I have a couple of complaints. Number one, they don't really serve food.
Yeah, I think it's like really, really, really small bites, right?
Really small bites and like pretty cocktail heavy. I think they do some mocktails, but like it's cocktail heavy, and I feel like it's brown liquor heavy, like
I believe so. Yes.
whiskeys and stuff, and that's just not for me. Also, my requirements are I only want a reservation at night. Why do you want to be in there during the day?
AC, but it does look beautiful.
It looks beautiful, but also the whole, I have wanted to go, obviously I have all these alarms set, but I read somebody on Reddit refer to it as like a glorified Delta Sky Lounge. And I was like, literally, but also you're paying for the drinks.
That's, yeah, well, when you put it like that, yeah.
It looks like a Delta Sky Lounge. It literally, the decor, everything looks like a Delta Sky Lounge.
Yeah, you're right. You're
So,
1,000.
am I still going to go? Yes. Am I very excited? 100%. Just like
anything new.
Yeah, and it's like a space that I've wanted to go in for decades. So
exactly.
Yeah. The new test track, we've talked about it, it's so cool, but they keep like updating the queue. Like so I see more recent posts and they just like add more stuff, more cool stuff. So love to see that.
Interesting. They're not done yet. They are not done.
They're not done yet.
I wonder if I can share this.
Ooh. Oh, I know what you're going to talk about. I already know what it is. Did Kyle post about it?
He posted about it.
Yeah, I saw that. So I was like, is the cat out of the bag?
Look, I mean, the commercial's out.
Is there any sign in the commercial?
No, he didn't make the commercial.
Well, then. But I feel like, yeah. You could say. Can you say?
I feel like I can say.
I think you could say. It's like out. You're not going to give anything away. You don't even know what happens. So.
Yeah, I won't say what happens. So if you're a listener and you've been around for a minute, Kyle went away for a little bit and he was filming, which you may remember if you're a real long time listener. He was trying to get on a game show and he got on a game show.
It's
The Floor.
The Floor. What's the host name?
Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe, the best. Parks and Rec, etc., etc.
Yes. And So yeah, the first episode comes out September 24th. I could be in the hospital. Wouldn't that be something?
That would be great, actually. Hey, there's my husband.
Yeah, so
Bravo.
pretty
Just kidding.
pretty funny, wild.
I wonder, I'd love for you to get some background from him because, and people, please chime in the Facebook group if this would be of interest to you. But um, it would be cool to either have Kyle talk about or give you answers for you to talk about a little bit about the experience. Like,
Everything.
I know you do, but like that you're allowed to share. Like, was he told his category in advance? Did he get makeup every day? What did he eat? Where did they film? How many people were there? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what he's so what we can like publicly share or
Right.
not. I mean, some of it you'll see it like as long as you know Kyle and you know us, you'll know that is wrong.
Yeah.
So,
I see. I already know what you're saying. Yeah.
like we learned a lot about game shows and production, that's for sure. I'll give one little tidbit. So this season, if you've ever watched The Floor, but this season what they were trying to do is two people from every state, and it's like the battle of the states. So like which state's gonna win?
Cool.
Obviously, we live in New Hampshire. Kyle was born and raised in New Hampshire. He did, however, go to college in Rhode Island and lived in Vegas for a couple of years. So when he got the call to be on the show, he was like, "Great, amazing, yes, yes, yes." And then it was like a couple days before he was leaving, they're like, "Oh, by the way, you're not going to represent New Hampshire. We're going to have you represent Rhode Island." So if you watch the show, you'll see that he's like representing Rhode Island, which he lived in Rhode Island literally just for college, but
Well,
they had to check off people from each state. So
yeah.
kind of interesting.
Love that. It's like
Yeah.
the Olympics.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's amazing.
Yeah. So when you're like, Rhode Island, I thought he was from New Hampshire. He is.
I cannot wait to see him and also what he wore.
That was another thing we had to do.
Did he get to pick his own clothes or they picked for him?
So he got to pick his own clothes, but we had to like go shopping and he had to pick 3 different outfits and he had to send them to them
And, yeah.
and they had to approve one. So they approved the outfit. So when we went shopping, we had to buy 2 of each outfit because we didn't know which they would approve at the time.
And you wanted to be able to like wash it.
And he needed to bring 2 of each because they do all their laundry, so they wear the same thing each filming day.
So cool.
Which they do that because the floor has 100 contestants. And so you learn people off of like what they're wearing because like
Of course.
you don't remember the people, so you recognize what they're wearing. So that's why they wear the same thing every episode.
I wonder if they would allow, like, I've watched The Floor previous seasons and I remember people by what they're wearing, but also like, do you think they would allow you to wear like a signature item that makes it apparent, like flamingo pink lipstick or like a red scarf?
Yes, I do. Yeah, because like one guy wore like this like crazy hockey jersey.
Great. So yeah.
But like no name. Like there
Yeah.
was specific rules, like no brands. Like it couldn't have any brands and stuff on it, obviously. So
What would you, do you think you would try to pick something like signature or like statement? I guess statement is the word. Something that everybody's like, oh, that's the lady with like the super curly hair. There's only one of those. What would your thing be?
like if I was to go
Yeah.
on, no. Now knowing like what I know, I think I would like I mean I don't like attention anyways, so like that would like stress me out more.
You don't like attention, but you'd be on a game show?
Well, I'm not going on the game show. I would
So
be
your answer is like, I'd say no.
yeah, because I would want to be like under the radar.
Yeah.
If you like show up in like the big outfit, like people are like going for you, you know?
You think?
Or you can be intimidating. I don't know.
I think it also could be like an interesting angle to be like, you said like a guy wore a sports jersey. So I would assume that he like knows a lot about sports.
He didn't.
He didn't.
Well,
Well, so that's what I'm saying is like, I, that's like a red herring, right? You'd be like, if his category was like sports, or if he was near, if my category was sports and he was near me, I'd be like, well, I'm not going after that guy. But like, maybe he
I know
doesn't.
there is a lot of strategy
That's what I'm saying. I would like
that
really get into that.
going into this, way more than we expected.
Yeah.
So much strategy.
I wonder if that's how people get hooked on, I don't want to say like reality TV, but like, do you know how that happens a lot? People are on Love Island, then they're on The Bachelor, or then they're on Hunger Games, whatever show.
Yeah.
Hunger Games, the show. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, but yeah, yeah, definitely.
Once you figure out that there is strategy, if you're like a person who can do strategy, that's like a career for you.
Absolutely. And like Kyle is pretty like strategic. So he had like a whole strategy going for him.
I believe that.
And I really think it was working.
Excited to see how it plays out.
Yeah, and so we'll have to have these conversations further more obviously, but
when it airs.
September 24th. Mark it on your calendar.
September 24th. Were you about to say like set your DVR?
I
love that.
I was gonna say that. Why
set your VCR?
Not VCR, at least I would say DVR.
Whatever. I love it.
We still have DVR.
I don't know. Can you imagine having to videotape something to be able to watch it?
Like on your VCR?
On anything. Or your DVR on anything.
My grandparents used to record on their VCR their soaps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, watch it.
There was just a couple on America's Got Talent that was like this very old couple, and they were like, we've watched every episode. When we go away, we set our DVR to record it. We also make our neighbors record it in case ours goes out. I'm just like, okay, but now you can watch it on demand. Nobody needs to record.
That is commitment.
Amazing. Yeah. How far we've come.
Truly.
Anyways. Yeah, I feel like we need to wrap.
We need to wrap it up. Next week when we come back, we gotta actually like have discussions that's not shoot the shit.
Do we?
Yeah, I really want to play this with you. Let me tell the people so they can tell us if we should do this. And then they give us ones. I've told you this before. I think we should blind rank stuff.
Like what? Give me an example.
Okay, let's play a quick round. I'm gonna give you 3 items. You're not gonna know what they are until I tell you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you 1, and you need to decide if it's like 1, 2, or 3 in your ranking.
Okay.
Like 1 is the best, 3
I got it. I understand what you're saying. Okay, go ahead.
What should we do? Like Disney related, or
let's save Disney for next time. Just do like something random. I don't want to tell you the category because I don't know the category.
Okay, I'm gonna do fast food.
Okay. No, but I'm not supposed to know the category, right?
No, I'm not. You don't know the places I'm going to give you.
I'm only giving you 3. Got it.
I'll give you 3 right now. So, McDonald's.
2.
2.
Yeah, out of 3.
Okay. Pizza Hut.
3. Oh God! So you're gonna be like Long John Silver's.
Dunkin's.
Oh no! Wait, I hate this, but also, okay, if we're gonna play this, does the person delivering the list of 3 have to come up with them ahead of time? Because I feel like you could be, like what my spot left is, so you could have been like Chipotle, and I would have been like, shoot.
I did that dirty to you because I knew you hate Dunkin's.
Hate Dunkin'.
I want to do it, but I think we should have people like either send them to you to do to me, or then me to do to you. But I think we should like 5.
Okay, great.
know what I mean?
Yes. So send them
Okay.
in. Send us a DM.
Send us DMs like individually.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know what you send Courtney and vice versa.
Yeah. People
Okay.
probably will have good ones for you too, because like, people know your special interests. So they're gonna be like,
Chris?
no, like it could be like a deep cut. They could be like Taylor Swift album art alternates.
Okay.
Like real deep.
Don't go that deep. Don't go
I'm
that
just
deep.
saying. I'm just saying.
Amazing. Okay, we're
Thank you
gonna
for
play.
being here.
And yeah. Make sure you go watch us on YouTube because Courtney worked really hard.
Yeah, watch us on YouTube. Let us know what you think of the new little jingle. Please, dear Lord, let us know if you hear any ads about guns or something. Probably because I've said that word 6 times, they're gonna be like, oh, they want that ad. They want that
Yeah,
ad.
we absolutely do not.
We do not want it. And yeah, let us know if there's anything weird. We're counting on you because sometimes also you see and hear things that we don't
Yeah.
get served. So help.
Appreciate ya. All right, we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.